A versatile performer who's earned 5 Grammys, sold more than 30 million albums, now lending her expertise as a mentor and judge on NBC's new hit show, The Voice. Please welcome Christina Aguilera.
Crew.
I know, I love it. I have to get
Let's just take a few minutes
too.
out here and check out
she
Christina
looks amazing.
Aguilera.
Amazing, always.
Whoa, and leopard thing.
I wanted to spice it up this morning.
Oh my gosh.
We
Anyway,
thank you for spicing it up for us.
yes, we could use a little spice, but since the last time you were here, you received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Look at you.
Well, that's actually my gay Walk of Fame.
Oh,
star.
yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
were
the gay
our
one.
first
Yeah.
inductee in the Gay Walk of Fame.
Yeah, right
I love
outside the
that.
Abbey in West Hollywood, and you know I've known the owner for years, and I've gotten such love and support from the gay community that was you know I'm almost more proud of that.
Where's the Gay Walk of Fame? Where is it?
It's oh God, don't tell me an address, please.
West Hollywood somewhere?
Ask me for notice. Yes, in West Hollywood. Right off Sunset, I think.
Do a lot of
I
drag
know the
queens
exact
try to
address.
look like you? I would think that you
Yeah,
have
it's so
like
much.
that.
Well, I've given them a lot to work with over the years.
Well, here they all are.
Lady Marmalade. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we've got, what, Liza, Barbara, Marilyn, or circa me on my last record or that. So I don't know. It's really interesting. But they're a lot of fun. They're so much fun. And, you know, that was a really, really fun night.
I'll bet, yeah.
But I hear you love your Walk of Fame star.
Yeah, I've got, but it's
Quite a
not, but it's not gay. I want the gay one too, you know what I mean?
I'll put in a good word for you.
She knows people at the top.
Exactly.
So, boy, a lot going on with Christina Aguilera, right? Yeah.
Most importantly, that 3-year-old
Yeah,
beautiful
how's he
little
doing,
boy.
that Max?
How's he doing?
Amazing. Thank you.
Is he musical too?
Yeah, he's definitely musical. You know, I sing him lullabies to bed every single night. He
Oh my
requests it
gosh,
to
that is so
relax.
great.
Yeah, a lot of, you know, my favorite lullaby of all time is Mary Poppins' Stay Awake, which is kind of like a, I don't know, it's a lullaby named Stay Awake. I don't understand, but it's kind of funny when you think about it. But it's a beautiful lullaby, and I like to sing him like Silent Night, like Christmas carols and things, and it's very soothing for him. And he's picked up the guitar, he bangs on the drums, he's kind of a wild man. He's great. He's really into everything, but he's quite a character. Like, I don't know, I could see him acting or something one day, because he's just hilarious.
Wow.
Now, you're working on a new CD?
Yes, that's the great thing about doing The Voice is it shoots in LA, so I get to be close to my son, close to home, while recording my next album, which I have so much, you know, great material this time around, you know, coming from, you know, the crazy year I'd had, and, you know, experiencing the movie, experiencing, you know, so much on so many different levels, and getting to share that, you know, on this record is going to be really, really fun for me, and I'm diving in right now as I'm shooting the show, and
How long
balancing
does
being
it
a
take
mom
to
at the
make
same time.
a CD? It varies,
It depends.
doesn't it? But I mean...
It depends on how well things are going or how much time and detail you want to put into it. I like to take my time, so I get these kind of breaks in between each record, because I like to sort of take those times to reflect on what I've experienced the prior year or 2 years, and so I have all this inspiration to then write about on my records.
So you write all of your own songs, or do you collaborate with other artists?
I love collaborating. I love co-writing. I love the idea and the feel of bouncing off ideas with another person. But also, you know, I'm open to hearing. I mean, the song "Beautiful" came my way. I did not write that song, but the beautiful Linda Perry that did write it. I mean, that song strikes such a chord in me and continues to be my anthem and a perfect song at concerts to connect with my audiences with. That, you know, I'll be open to amazing songs like that.
Yeah, isn't that great when
I
you
just
find
wish I
one?
wrote them.
You just love it. We'll take a break. We'll come back with Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera now starring in a new show called The Voice. I'm sure you've all seen it, but you're one of the judges on that.
Yes, and
What
mentors,
a great
coaches.
show! What a great show that is, and the concept
fun?
is. It's the best. It
I
really
know.
is.
You hear the voices, and then you decide if you like them, you'll turn around.
You push the button.
Do you ever not turn
Yeah.
around?
You know, it does happen sometimes. Yeah, the first 2 episodes that air are called the blind auditions, where our chairs are facing away from the stage.
Right.
And I think I get more nervous than the actual person, because everything's dead silent, and you hear just these footsteps get to the stage, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is it. Like, am I going to like them? Am I not? What if I don't turn my chair around? Or then, you know, the interesting thing, too, the twist about the show is that once you do turn your chair around and say CeeLo or one of my other fellow judges, Adam Levine from Maroon 5, turns his chair around, it then becomes the person on the stage's decision of which coach they want to go with. And we have slots of 8 people for each of our individual teams. So at the end of the day, it's your vote. My team's great. Vote for my team.
Right.
But it's very interesting because we're put on the spot as well, and it's nerve-wracking and exciting, and it's addicting all at once. And you know, I'm just happy to be a part of something that really stands behind the quality of the title of the show, being The Voice. It's almost taking it back to a time in music before you had music videos or internet access to, you know, seeing your favorite musician or singer. It's like a time of Billie Holiday's or Aretha Franklin's, where you literally have to be moved and inspired by The Voice.
So once you decide, then you've got to worry about the formation of the team and what they sound like, right?
Coaching them.
So you spend some time there in addition to judging.
Absolutely, and that's the great thing too, is that you see really behind the scenes firsthand what it takes for that moment where you see us for 2 minutes or so on stage. A lot goes into it, you know, and it's, you know, it's nice for me to be able to share my ups and downs. You know, we have tour story for days as coaches and mentors, so it's like, you know, this is the great things that can happen.
That's a whole education for these kids.
Really
you know?
I wish there was a show like this when I
You know,
was.
I think now
coming
more
up.
than ever, there are so many brilliant voices out there.
Yeah.
And you wonder how many were not detected over the years, you know, because there weren't these outlets like
I
all these
know,
shows
I
that are
know.
coming
But
up.
I love when you sing with your team. I love it. I love hearing your voice.
Thank
You
you.
just have the most beautiful voice, really.
So now the battle round is on tomorrow night, Christina. What does the battle round mean? In competition, all the teams or the voices?
Battle rounds are really, really exciting. The special thing about this, too, is that I had to pick out a specific song for both my contestants from my same team to then be on the same stage at the same time, duetting with each other and battling it out literally, vocally with each other. It's,
You know,
it's very interesting to
I
watch.
love those duets. I think they're really
Yeah,
spectacular.
it's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they're really going at it, too, because
Yeah.
they want to win, and then you have to be the one to eliminate the one that goes home on your own team.
That's
so
a
it gets
great.
hard.
That's a great idea. The duets. It really does. It gets everybody up. You know. All right. So tomorrow night, the Voice Battle Round airs tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on NBC. Christina, so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming.
Christina, always.
James McAvoy coming up next from X-Men First Class.